Hey guys, it's Lindsay with Mama Schmooze Reviews, and I wanted to share with you guys a quick little homeschool tour and share with you guys how our homeschool looks like in our home. It's a collaboration that Heidi over at Boy Boss Mama did a while ago, and I wanted to do it because it looked so fun, and that's how my home is. I have homeschool stuff like everywhere. This is how we set it up in our dining room, and I will link down the playlist below of all the other ladies that participated in it. It's really fun, so go check their playlist out. All I have here is the ABCs from the Dollar Tree, the decals that I got recently. It's a really good purchase. I have the Money song right here by the tune of Itsy Bitsy Spider that my kids love. I have our little calendar here with our little weather charts right here that we flip out every day when we look outside, that I have my kids do, and we have our little reward chart there that I got at the Dollar Tree. And then over here we have the Star Spangled Banner that we have done for the Memorial Day and 4th of July that we've been learning, which we did last year I think as well. So these two clipboards here, I kind of just changed them out throughout the month. Like I might have colors or shapes from my son, or we might have a song that has to do with a holiday. And we have our little geography decal here that I got on Amazon. I can link it down below. I'm not affiliated with Amazon yet, but this is definitely a good purchase. It's not too expensive and it goes on really well. My 4-year-old daughter loves it and she's memorized a lot. And so we have that there. And then if you come over here, this is our little dining room area. This little table I got from OfferUp, which where I live is a place kind of like Craigslist, and then we reupholstered it, so my husband did a great job. He did awesome. So I'm excited. We used to have a glass table here and the kids would run into it and they would hurt themselves. So now we have a wooden table and it works out perfect. I have all of their little artwork pieces up here. We just used burlap from the Dollar Tree and clothespins, and whatever we do for the week or for the month, I kind of like switch it out. I kind of really enjoy the paintings that they do more than their coloring with crayons, because it like goes along with our dining room theme, I guess, if you want to call it, like our farmhouse theme. And then right here is just our bookshelf. I used to have another bookshelf. As you can see, I had toddlers. There's paint on there and no handle so they don't open it, but I have my super books in here and all their DVDs. So yeah, this is our little setup. And then over here is the work box that we have, and this is our little box that we have for all of the things that are going in that we've done already. I'll share with you what we have. It's very casual because it's summer, so we don't have a huge setup. This is our Bible, and it's like hidden pictures. We have a little train that usually goes like up on that wall with our scriptures, so I'll start doing that at the beginning of the year. My daughter misses it. This is our little writing with her little journals that she writes in, her daily notebook. Math, this is our interactive notebook. And if you've never seen our interactive notebooks, I'll link it up above. So this is just some of the stuff that she does during the summer that she's kind of done a little bit of, whatever she feels like doing. Science notebook that we love, the little cut and paste from Evan Moore. And then the United States flashcards that we actually have not started. The Dover coloring book for the United States, we haven't started yet. It's for next year. I just have it in here, I don't know why. And then the states book, this little lift flap state book, which is really good. The kids love it. And then they just go along and then they come over here to the wall and then we match them up. So they have a lot of fun doing that. My daughter really likes maps. So here's all their coloring books and their crayons. So it's like a fun little bin for my son, my daughter to get to whenever they want to do fun work. And then his chalkboard here that he loves. And then I have my toddler's coloring book with his little race vehicle wipeable book. And then down here is his little tot folder. So if you have not seen this, I will link it up above so you can see it. This is our little cabinet that we have in our kitchen that I wanted to share with you guys. So I do use a part of our kitchen for our art supplies that I don't want them touching. This is like a basket full of all of our Play-Doh. We have the small little Lego pieces here that my husband likes to play with them. And I have all of our sensory bin stuff here since I have the kinetic sand in it, so I leave it here. Our dot-to-dot markers, colored pencils, colored markers, our paints, crayons, more markers, and then all of our little more craft things up in there like that I don't want them touching. So this is how I organize, it's kind of a mess, my crafts in the kitchen, along with the homeschool closet that I have over there. I have a homeschool closet that I just turned into a homeschool closet. Let me share it with you guys. Okay, so here is our little humble homeschool closet. Right now I just have a growth chart here for my kids to measure themselves. I have all of our hanging stuff that this works out really great, the little hangers right here. And the hangs our tablecloths, all of our bags with manipulatives, our ABC chart. I have their little artwork right up here. And down here I have their sensory kinetic sand, and I have beans and paper that I usually switch out with it. And then all the way down here in the dark little area in the back, I have their like extra books that they won't be using until next year. And I have the color and craft box of all of their colors and crafts. This is our science experiments and plants and stuff. And then I have our science books that we'll be using. And then I have all of their manipulatives and their flashcards for the ABCs, their magnets and everything. I could share that with you guys maybe in the next video next week. And then I have all of their math manipulatives in this box. And then I have all their other stuff in here, which is just random things. So this is just all of our homeschool like work boxes. And I have an extra one in the back that is empty right now. We're in the transition of maybe moving, so like as you can tell, the walls, this was like someone else's home, so they like measured their kids in the closet, so it's dirty. I have not painted it, and I probably won't. If we're gonna move, I will have another homeschool tour for you guys. Let's go over to our living room. When you close this door, you'll see the living room area, and over here is where we have our morning baskets. Like I said, we're staging things right now, so this used to be like over there, and then so I have our morning basket stuff here. I have all of our Bibles. It'll set up in our coffee table in our living room. I have like usually books displayed out here so they could just start reading them. I have little games that they can play with their hands for fine motor skills, their little geo board, their puzzles, cubic stuff, and then mommy's reads are right here. But in these little shelves, it's kind of messy, but I have little puzzles from Target, from Melissa and Doug, their counting puzzles, lacing cards, and in here I have all of their Melissa and Doug sticker sheets, and she can play with those for like a half hour to an hour. So that's what keeps her busy. So I have that stuff here, and then over here I have the abacus that we use for our math. I have all of our book shark that is in no specific order right now. I just have little post-it notes from what we're reading and what we're going to be doing and planning next year, or I'm actually planning in August, the system that I have used for Bookshark. So if you guys are interested in staying tuned, I'm going to probably be putting that video out soon. It's going to be a very relaxed, unstructured type of a homeschool plan where I can be spontaneous, and because they're very, very young, I want it to be really fun and project and craft oriented, and what my daughter and my son like, which will keep them like engaged. So I just have some of her books here. These are some of her favorite like series, and then I have a basket full of paper books here. And then in here I have, this is kind of like a playroom tour, but this is their VTech stuff in this little box. And then in this box I have all of their little people, so any little people things go in here, and then all their vehicles go in here. They have tons of vehicles. That's my kids' favorite things are vehicles. And then I have some of her books here, and I have all of the I Can Read books right here, her phonics books, more phonics books here. She has the Bookshark ones here. So whatever I find at the thrift stores, I always get those type of books for her. And here is just random toys. And then I have our little Etch-a-Sketch thing here that we do our phonics on. And then I have all of our Melissa and Doug. We do colors with my son. He loves that. We go over the colors together. We do the fishing one, the numbers, and he's really been into his alphabet by Melissa and Doug. And we have these. These are I Spy puzzles, and he just did it with me today, and he had so much fun in the alphabet. We go through the phonics together today, and we're having fun. I'm doing the colors with him. That was a long time ago I made that. The train puzzle, and then the shape puzzle. So we do the shapes, and oops, it's going off now. So he loves it a lot. Let me get down here so I can show you guys. Then this is his little cubby with his little books about tools, his Elmo, his Dr. Seuss, his colors in Spanish. These are all books, and then he loves this train by Osborne. So if your son is into trains, this Osborne train book is awesome. He reads it all the time, or he looks at it. And then I have her reading lesson book here. And I have the Leapfrog tablet that I have a video on if you want to know more about it. All of the Magic School Bus books that I got from a friend of mine, which you know who you are. Thank you so much. And then all their Leapfrog stuff is in the back here. So I just put it in this cute little basket. And then it's kind of like a little reading area. This is the reading. This is their puzzles. We kind of sit down here and work together in the mornings after we read some of our read out louds. So this is their little baby station. There's some other stuff in it, but they have all of their doctor stuff. She has her little purse, her little, all of her doctor stuff with her babies. So they role play that way. And then in here is more doctor stuff. They're obsessed with doctor stuff and baby stuff and their doc mix stuff. And then since I'm staging my home, over here was their kitchen. So they had a little play area for their kitchen. And this is our little bench where they read their books when they want to. And then I have some Melissa and Doug blocks that I got on OfferUp for like $5 or something. They're a little Leapfrog alphabet bus, and then I have a bunch of vehicles under this, and I have their toolbox that they love because they always pretend that they're like building things. This is like the best. My 4-year-old daughter still uses it. And their music box with all of their music things right there. I have their little backpacks, and they put like their coloring books and their crayons and things that we like would bring to church with us, I guess, or if we were out at a doctor's office. And then this bookshelf right here is all the kids' stuff. This is their bookshelf where they can grab anything that they want. It's their Melissa and Doug, then the music puzzle that he loves, and then more Melissa and Doug puzzles, and their little textiles. Over here is the United States map and their farm puzzles. This is another puzzle, the fishing game, and then I got this at a thrift store. It's like the Leapfrog United States map that goes really well with our geography. So that's basically all of our geography stuff. The solar system, Melissa and Doug, underwater, and I have all of their puzzles here, the little spelling puzzles. So this is what it looks like, you guys. Alright, so this is where I'm sitting at my dining room table, and this is what I usually look out at when I am doing our homeschool. We have our little patio outside. They get to play outside. And I'm just sitting here right now editing the video. My son's asleep and he'll be waking up soon. So I wanted to just say goodbye and thank you for watching this homeschool tour. If you want to see more homeschool tours, check out my friend Heidi's playlist down below. Hannah from Pepper and Pine is there, Jackie G, Saida from Precious Years, and I also think West Sprout is on there. So go check out their homeschool tours. It's really, really a fun way to do your homeschool tour and showing others how you use your home, and you don't have to have a homeschool room to homeschool. So this is the setup I have, and I know a lot of people have small setups like me or bigger homes, and they choose to have it in their dining room as well. So this is how it's been working for us. And like I said, we might be moving, so I might be doing a new homeschool tour for you guys soon. But that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into Mama Schmoes Reviews.